Hey guys, it's Rachel with Rachel's Remedies, and today I'm talking about a very, very important tool that you will need for teaching handwriting. Let's get right into it. If you haven't been to my channel, it's very assorted. I talk about keto things and recipes and all kinds of things, but right now I'm focused on homeschooling and I'm focused on reading, learning how to read, teaching your children handwriting and reading. They all go hand in hand. If you haven't seen my other videos, they're going to be linked down below. This is my basket of goodies. And you might be strapped into teaching your kids this year. So we want this to be fun. I say homeschool when you first start is about 45 minutes a day for pre-K, K, and even first grade. 45 minutes a day, anyone can do that. What really helps is if you start at 8 and finish at 8:45 or have a time, a daily time that you're working on it. I believe in Cursive First, and I love the Cursive First program, which is linked below. It is very simple. It teaches the handwriting lines like a house. So you have the basement, the attic, and the main part of the house. I'll link the Cursive First thing below. It should cost a student $4 to learn how to read. There should not be worksheets, in my opinion. Every year your child will get a little learning log, and every year they will write their words in the learning log. Now, Spell to Write and Read is the name of the program that I absolutely love and believe in. And I even had a school teacher. When you homeschool, by the way, you do not have to do it yourself. You can find the best program for your family and for your children. And then you can get online and find kids in your neighborhood even. My daughter is only 15 years old. She just turned 16, but she is probably smarter in math than most adults. So she would be an excellent math teacher and would be willing to work for $15 an hour. And so you can find other people to teach your children. You can also swap with other parents in your neighborhood. You teach English, they teach math. There are thousands of ways to do this so that it's not a hard and a burden on you. But I will say it's very satisfying to teach your child how to read and to write. Now, this program is Spell to Write and Read, and you are spelling your way to reading. The child is using their hands, their sense of touch. They're speaking as they write. They're using all of their senses, which is very close to the Montessori method of doing everything, is using all of your senses and being very engaged, not mindless. That's why 45 minutes a day to an hour a day is the perfect amount of time. Your child doesn't get worn out, you don't get worn out, but it is very powerful and very effective when you're doing it every day. You can start now, you don't have to wait. But today I want to talk about an extremely important tool that I neglected to mention the other couple of videos. And I couldn't find mine in my attic area where I have all my writing tools, but this is the tool. Yeah, not really. There we go. Okay. So this is a dry erase board and a thin point dry erase marker, which I will link down below. Absolutely love this dry erase board. Now, there is a dry erase board that all of the school supply places sell. I don't like that one. First of all, the lines aren't this wide. I love the width of the lines that you get on this one. The other thing I really don't like is the bottom line is hot pink and the other two lines are blue. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. So I love this one. It's kind of like the old school journals for, little kids. Now, just so you know, if you have an older child that cannot write in cursive, you can do this program with them, and it is very satisfying and for a child to know cursive. If someone doesn't know how to write their name in cursive, it's actually a little embarrassing. Okay, so this is the tool, and the reason I love this is because you can just whip it out. I think I used it every single day. That's why I can't believe it and mention the other videos. But what's so cool about this is, let's say you're working on your A and you're gonna write your A. The A makes 3 sounds. It's A, ah. And they're gonna be learning their phonics, their phonograms, as they're writing. And when they first start, you're giving them, you have sand, colored sand in a little plain box, and they can write their letters in sand. We always wrote letters on each other's backs. Like if you're sitting, you know, waiting at the doctor's office, I would have my child turn around and I would write cursive letters on their back, and then I would turn around, they would write on my back. There's lots of ways to get the fingers, the brain, the mouth, everything involved in learning. But for your A, ah, you're gonna start on the baseline, go up to 2 on the clock, stop, back around to 2 on the clock, down and connector. And all of the points have a, it's like a game. We're going to 2 on the clock. So if I start on the baseline, I'm headed towards 2 on the clock, back around to 2 on the clock, down and connector. And see how perfect that a, ah is. When they first start writing and their hands starts moving and it's awkward, I have them keep going. I'm like, going to 2 on the clock again. And then I have them keep going to 2 on the clock, back up to 2, down and connector. If it doesn't sit perfectly on the line, we talk about that. I want perfection. And they didn't fail, but we want this to be so legible and so clear to them and anyone who reads it that there's no mistaking what a word says. So down to the baseline, up to 2 on the clock, down and connector. Love this board, love this marker. We'll put it down below along with my other things. Love this program. I have 5 children and have all 5 of them learned this program. Their reading was at a college age level, somewhere between 2nd and 4th grade. And that's your goal. You want your children to be really good readers really young so they can enjoy actually substantive books and not just graphic books with lots of graphics. That's become really, really popular. And I feel like it's kind of candy for the brain. You want them to be able to read a paper, really be able to absorb it, or read a book and comprehend what they're reading. And honestly, Cursive First is one of the biggest reasons for illiteracy in this country that we don't do Cursive First. So love this dry eraser board. I'll link it down below. Hope y'all have a great day. Thanks. Bye-bye.